MGK had just dropped his album. Pop punk was having this huge resurgence. Everyone was really, 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 really just on the blink tip, which they still are. But the rock thing has kind of come back as an entire umbrella. And so at the time, I feel like a lot of the people around us were like, "Oh my god, you just signed to Mark!" Like, look,
yeah,
look. God.
But it was cool. It was like in that moment we were getting affirmation from the legends in pop punk, and we weren't making pop punk in the same sense. So it was cool that they chose us to put on for the next wave of rock than just like kind of what everyone else was like doing. So I think it kind of like validated that we were headed in the right direction by like legends, Pete Wentz and Mark Hoppus, and even we just got the co-sign by Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 because we just opened for them in Tampa
today.
Yeah,
he's like song of the day, BSD.way. I'm like,
it's so cool. Like all these legends, it's like validating like what we're pursuing, and they think it's genuinely cool, and that's like the coolest compliment ever.
I mean, speaking about like Mark Hoppus, he's the one who got signed you first, right? Over at the label. Yeah. And obviously he has huge connections in music. He's Blink-182, who's like one of the biggest bands ever. And like, how did that kind of relationship form, and how like pivotal has he been in your career to this point?
Pretty pivotal.
Should I say the way we met? Yeah. So like, we met the head of our label. Her name is Sherry, and she had like a list of bands that she was like pursuing for this label. And she sent an email, or so the story goes. She sent an email with like 30 bands to Mark Hoppus and Pete Wentz, and both of them only responded back with Beauty School Dropout. And so then that led into us going and getting lunch with both of them and hitting it off with both of them as well. And then we ended up signing February 2022. Yeah.
It's been pretty pivotal, just like Coley said, about the industry looks and how our peers view us, and just how even audience members view us. And it's like a giant cosign. It's like, these guys are legit, and we get the attention of some heavy hitters. But then also just like pure advice. They give great advice, and they genuinely care, and they like want us to be ourselves because they think what we do is cool. And it's great to get advice from people that we've looked up to our whole lives. So.
And people that have done it too, they're not just like suits. Yeah. They like get it. Yeah. They understand the artist side of it actually.
Yeah.
So like after like a meeting, Mark will like text us like, "You guys happy?" And like, I just like think that's the coolest question ever.
Yeah.